Hey guys, it's that dude who screams Gear Freed at Locals, bringing you my top 16 Infernoble list. So over the weekend, I went to the Unmatched Gaming Case Tourney, and I managed to sneak in the top 16 where I then scrubbed out. Your boy managed to lose the one match that actually really mattered. But overall, I had a lot of fun. Shouts to Tyler, Chris, and Edgar for running such a great event, and everybody who showed up. We had 152 people, which is awesome. Um, if you guys are in like the Reading, PA area, or don't mind the commute, uh, come out to the store. It's gonna be one of the best stores ever. Like it's gonna be fucking crazy. The shit they're planning. But anyway, so 8 rounds of Swiss ended up going X2 and scrubbed out in top 16. Like I said. So round one played against the base deck 2-1. Game one the guy goes T set pass. I say bet full combo. Then we went to game three. Round two, playing against Dragon Link. Gravity claps this guy for game. Game three. It's really funny. And then round three, we lost to Punk Sword Soul. Just went fucking wombo combo, couldn't play. Round four, played against Normal Sword Soul. I ended up beating the guy. I don't remember if it was 2-1 or 2-0. Then round five, played against Sword Soul again. Got destroyed. I did not respect Imperm or Nibiru. Played right into him both games. I think I got 2-0. I want to say I got 2-0. Then round six and seven, played against Virtual World. My round six opponent bricked games one and two. It was really depressing for him, but lucky for us. And then round seven, the guy just saw me go first. He had no hand traps. Kind of knew what was going on. Scooped. And then we went to game three because he just opened like the fucking nuts. Game two. And we did beat him then. He just didn't have hand traps. And then round eight, won against B Trooper. Got really lucky. We won in time. The guy even lead me game three. Managed to like just pull Charles out of my ass because of DDR. Made a unicorn, spun some stuff back. He got to a point where he was gonna make a access code with the he had DP on board. Was gonna make an access code. Used Charles to pop the Doom Dozer just so he couldn't. Then he like went to battle phase, but he just didn't have enough damage to get me under his. It was very stressful, and I got really lucky. I don't think that game was actually supposed to be mine. Definitely think I'll lose there. Top 16, playing on Sword Soul. Game one just goes full combo. Couldn't do anything. I just didn't have the hand to play through it, no matter how hard I tried. So I decided to scoop, so he wouldn't know it was on. And then game two, I just completely bricked. I needed my heritage resolved, and he just ashed it, and that was that. But overall, fun day. Deck performed really well, and it was fun. Just happy to be there, man. So I was gonna get into it. Talk about some changes. 3 Ash or fucking Ash connector has same defense as Ash. Dolphin. Um, Best normal summon for sure. I might fuck around with Sublimation Knight and Squeak Knight. Because I've been sleeping on those cards. Not gonna lie. Because Sublimation Knight is a one card starter, just like Connector. I just don't have too many normal summons in the deck. But I think it's worth testing. Because I think it can make you Herald for free. You can also make your gear free come out for free. So yeah, very cool. Something to keep in mind. But I definitely have to test it myself. 3 Red Layer, 3 Fire Flint Lady. So shouts to my friend Fish for the third lady. I believe he also made top 8 was PK. It was awesome. The only PK player in top 8. In the Noble Knight group, because I posted my deck list and we were talking about it. Man, that cat's going nuts. We were talking about the deck list, and they all suggested the third lady, and it was really good. Might keep her in. 3 Oliver, 2 Reynad, all Ogier. Not gonna waste much time on these guys. This guy, uh, Gearf, Gearfried, Gearfried. I only played the one because my thought process was this guy's a follow-up card, this format, because drawing this going second against like PK, they scythe lock you cool, you can still summon Gearfried, but you still have to play through Fog Bleeds, and that's not happening with this guy, unfortunately. But even with like ogres running around, like if I didn't know if they had ogre or not, I would very rarely search off a Soul Day because I did not want to just lose my combo starter like that. So just play to your preference, but I think right now with the way it's looking, one Gear Freed is enough. And then bricks. I never drew Coltwing, which is very lucky, very fortunate. Drew Gamba a lot and Despot, but it was fine because you can still play if you draw them, unlike Coltwing, where you have to somehow get in the grave. Hand traps, 3 Ash. The only hand trap I played was Ash. I wanted something that could stop the Brave Engine that wasn't Lancia, because Lancia doesn't hit all decks like Ash does. So thought process was Ash is the most generic. It's pretty much good against everything. And when I saw it, it was pretty good. Do what I needed to do. But might swap it out for Gamma. Not 100% sure yet. Rhoda, Heritage, Durandal. These are the searchers. Quips, 3 DDR. Sometimes you break with it, but it happens. Living Fossil, Phoenix Blade, Metal Silver. So originally I was not going to play this. In my original list, this was actually Action Unit, because the way I looked at it was Action Unit is just another extender, pseudo extender, relies on your opponent, but there's a lot of hand traps running around. And most hand traps are tuners. Then I went back to Metal Silver because I was like, oh, it's pretty, it can be good, it can be cheesy. Destroys the virtual world matchup if you just pop their one spell or trap. But so does Herald. So it was like, do I play this? Do I not play it? I decided to just keep it in. Another option I was going to play was that Noble R4 Door to pop set spells or traps or monsters I think you can also pop. But my issue with that card is that it's not good against floodgates. Target your set card, they flip it, it doesn't, nothing happens. Very sad. But I did side this out a lot, so I don't think this stays. It's definitely a mistake. Except for those 2 games against Virtual World. 3 Droplet, 3 Chalice, and 1 Call Blind, just to round it out. Scared of Scythe Lock and stuff like that, so I just went quick play effects. I like these cards over Imperm right now just because I can still use when I have cards on board. Extra deck never changes, I swear to God. Very 2 sold. Someone did suggest just playing the 1 because you really only need the 1 sometimes. Play Access, and there was only 1 game. I still won that game, but I could have closed out sooner if I had the access. But I feel like Double Soul just happens. Like, you need it sometimes, like so many times. Halka Rorodon, I feel like other decks just use these cards better than us right now, which is very sad. Might be the last format for them also. So once these go, we'll see. Probably just go back to the play like the Unite build. And Unicorn just generic spin. It's really good, very versatile. I don't think I'll ever cut it. Herald Balmog Rollin, Riser Double Power Tool, Mega Savage Charles for like the boss monsters. And then this dude that summons Dustspot from our graveyard and pops Balmog. Side, 3 Lancia. Staple right now at this point. And then the Gamma package. There was only like 1 game where I actually drew these and I needed them, but unfortunately I drew Driver, so I just sat there and looked at his stupid face. It's my favorite part about playing this engine. When you draw this guy, he just laughs at you. He's literally laughing at you. But might move these to the main. I'm not 100% sure yet. Harpies, triple Cosmic, and then 1 red reboot. This is for back row, which I never saw. But I wish that the Cosmics were evenly matches, but the only reason I didn't make them evenly matches was I didn't want to get blown out by a random floodgate that I just couldn't deal with. But it also deals with Scythe, but again, never needed it. So might swap these out for evenly. We'll see. And then triple gravity collapse, just cheese. Got a couple of people this today. Saturday, not today. It's been a couple days. Also very tired. It was either this, Judgment, or Anti-Spell. Anti-Spell beats multiple Geki. Judgment beats cards like evenly. Gravity Collapse is better against like Dark Ruler, Droplets, shit like that. So it's all the preference, but Gravity Collapse does require setup, and that is like the worst thing about it. But when this card resolves, like you just win the game. This card just says I win. I win, retard. Bring it back. Anyway, that's the deck. Thanks for watching. Questions, leave them in the comments. Yeah, bye.